Hey YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy May 12th. Happy Thursday. I know a lot of you guys noticed that the NFL schedules came out about 2 hours ago. This video is a little bit late. I had to do an umpire game tonight last minute. An umpire got sick. I was off today. They called me in to cover for someone. That kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I mean, it's money, it's a job. I'll take it. I'm not going to say no to it. Also, the weather was pretty dang good. 78 overcast, not really too humid. Perfect weather. Can't really complain that much. So glad it's May, man. Favorite time of the year is summertime. Second favorite time of the year is the holiday season, November, December, January. But anyway, and then I also had a job at like 8, 9 o'clock I had to do. But now I'm free. Time for the video. Here we go. September 11th is the opening Saturday, or the opening Sunday, sorry. So 9/11. Let's remember those who served our country with the firefighters and the police helping out with September 11th, the 9/11 towers. Um, so week one versus the Carolina Panthers. I mean, for the Cleveland Browns fan, dude, like, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit biased, but their quarterback is Matt Corral or Sam Darnold. I mean, yeah, they had Christian McCaffrey, but like, we have Nick Chubb. So it's like, I'm going with the Browns. If the Browns can't win week one, we're cursed. I mean, the Browns have not been 1-0 in 20 years. We were 0-19 or 0-20-1 the last, 21 week ones. So can the Browns go 1-0? I would sure hope so. If we can't beat the Panthers, I'm sorry. I don't really know who we would beat in the schedule. The Panthers are not easy though. Their defense is really good. Brian Burns, other people. Huge fan of J.C. Horn, Jeremy Chin, um, Derek Brown. I don't mind the team. I don't mind the team. McCaffrey, like, I don't mind them, but we should still beat them because of Sam Darnold and Matt Corral in his first start. If he starts, we'll beat them. Number two is the New York Jets. It's not going to be that easy of a win, but we are home. And I feel like being home for the home opener will give us the edge. Zach Wilson still in his second year. Yes, he has a year under his belt, but I really just still feel like it's going to be a tougher game than you think. But I still think we win that game. That's 2 wins. We're 2-0. One of the best starts in a long time for Cleveland Browns fans. And then we play Pittsburgh. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care who their quarterback is. It's still going to be a tough game. Um, yes, Kenny Pickett probably will be the starter. But if it is Trubisky or Pickett, it's still going to be a tough game. Like, I'm going to say a coin flip. I can't really go in, this video is not really predicting the record. It kind of is, I guess. We will to say, I will make a video, I guess. This video will be the record, I guess, whatever. But I'm going to have the Browns winning. I'm going to have the Browns winning. And the reason why I say that is because Thursday night, prime time at Cleveland, we won the first 2 games. We're 2-0. We have momentum. I'm going with 3-0. And that's just what it is. Now, I'm going to have us lose at Pittsburgh, and then we're going to win at home. So we're going to split with Pittsburgh. We're probably going to split with Baltimore, and we're probably going to split with the Bengals. It's just what it's going to be. I don't really see a team saying, oh, yeah, we're going to sweep Pittsburgh, or, oh, yeah, we're going to sweep the Bengals. Like, these are division games, guys. I don't care who the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback is. Their defense is always very tough. So we win that game, but we're going to lose week 18 at Pittsburgh, if that game even matters, to be honest. Then we go into week 4 at the Falcons. It's the same thing like the Panthers. If we can't beat the Falcons, give up. I mean, yeah, it is the Falcons. It's still going to be a decent team with Cardell Patterson, and they got some good players. But dude, Deshaun Watson, with how good our roster is on paper, Kareem Hunt coming back, Amari Cooper. I'm sorry, but if you don't beat the Falcons, it's kind of embarrassing. 4-0 start, unless there's some upset. The Browns actually should be favored all 4 games too, like favored in the odds. So we have a 4-0 start, and then we play the Chargers. And this is where it gets interesting. Because yes, although the Chargers are a top 5 team in the league on paper, Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson, Joey Bosa, Derwin James, We're seeing some really good players, all this stuff. It's at Cleveland. And because it's at Cleveland, it really could be a sold out crowd. The Browns are 4-0. They're one of the hottest teams, in the league, being 4-0 probably. Maybe even one of the only undefeated teams left, because there's always about 5 teams left only in week 4, week 5 being undefeated still. That's how hard the NFL is, right? But when you play the Panthers, Jets, and Falcons, those should be wins. I'm going to still say the Browns lose. And the reason why I say the Browns lose is because I feel like the Chargers team is just too good. I feel like it's just, you can't be too delusional. Yes, they easily could win. It's going to be a coin flip. I mean, there's no way the Chargers are going to kill us. Could they kill us? Yes. Will they kill us? I mean, you're telling me, dude. So I'm going to say a loss. Because the Chargers, they're a pretty dang good team. Keenan Allen, all these weapons and stuff. Even Eckler's a beast. I mean, like that team is stacked. I mean, Khalil Mack puts it over the edge. I'm going with the Chargers here. It's going to be one hell of a game, though. Patriots, yes, they killed us last year, but I think everything went their way. This year we had Deshaun Watson, a true quarterback. We're at home. I'm going with a bounce back win there. The Browns are now 5-1. That one is still a coin flip, though. If New England wins, it is what it is. I still think Mac Jones, he is a pretty dang good quarterback, for being a rookie last year. But I will say, I don't think they have enough weapons with him. I think our defense can shut him down with Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, and the crew, Myles Garrett. At Ravens, it's going to be a loss. I really feel like just a lot of these away games for division games, it's just going to be a loss. I mean, Lamar Jackson coming back, J.K. Dobbins, Marlon Humphrey, the crew, Derek, I don't even know if they really use Derek Wolfe anymore, but still a huge fan of Calais Campbell. People think he's a little bit washed, but he still gets pressure in there, blows up the run game. Absolutely love Tyson Bowser, whatever, the pass rusher for them. Matthew Judon, what a steal that was. Or no, he's on the Patriots now. Shoot. Interesting. I don't know. I still feel like that, I know they got that safety, whatever his name is, Marcus Williams. They drafted that safety, Kyle, what's his name? Kyle Hamilton. Trust me, dude, they're going to be good. They got that center in the first round, too. Like, fuck. They're going to win. So now we're 5-2. Bengals, I'm going to have us win. It's Halloween night. Browns are home, prime time, Sunday night Halloween. People are going to wear all these pumpkin heads. They're going to wear it's going to be loud, crazy. Bengals will win in the jungle, but we're going to win in the dog pound. It's going to be Christmas, or not Christmas, Halloween. People are going to have dog costumes in the dog pound. It's going to be crazy, dude. With all respect to the Bengals, I think we're going to split there and go 6-2. So again, a great start, 6-2. It's now bye week. The one thing I'll say about the bye week too is, for the bye week, we actually have the best bye week possible, which is week 9. It's literally exactly in the middle. That's exactly the bye week you want to have. You can reflect. It's a week for injuries, other stuff. We move on to the Miami Dolphins at the Dolphins. I'm going to give it a loss. I'll give it a win. Only because it's after the bye week. When you're after the bye week, you are so rested. And if you are so rested, you have 2 weeks to prep for one team. And since we had 2 weeks to prep, and we have 2 weeks of film against Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, yes, the Dolphins are a pretty dang good team on paper, especially with that Tyreek Hill addition and even Teron Armstead, the tackle. I still feel like because of the bye week, it's an advantage for the Cleveland Browns. I'm going with 7-2. At Buffalo Bills, it's a loss. There's no question about it. If we win that game, same thing with the the Bucks are at home, but that one I'm gonna still have a loss for that one. We have 2 tough games in a row. I will say though, I'm glad it's after the bye week. So the Bills and the Bucks are gonna be losses. The Bills and the Bucks are top 5, top 6 teams. If we win those games, it does show you that the Browns should be a deep playoff team. If we lose those games, then I'm going to be honest with you, it depends how we lose. If we barely lose, fine. If we lose by 7 or 10 points, we got a lot of work to do. So we beat the Dolphins. We go to 7-2, but then we lose the Bills and Bucks. We go to 7-4. At Texans is a win, I think, for obvious reasons. If we lose that game, kind of like the Falcons, we don't really deserve it. Now we're 8-4. At the Bengals, it's a loss. I mean, we're at the Jungle. I think, they're going to be a great team this year, great offensive line. I'm going with now, what would that be? 8-5. We then go to the Baltimore Ravens, which is going to be determined. So that might be a primetime game or a Saturday game, which is cool. And we're home for it, too. That could be 3 home primetime games. Awesome. I'm going to go with a win. We lost on the road. Lamar comes to Cleveland. Crowd gets into it. We're going to beat Lamar. That means 9-5. We play the Saints at home. It's going to be a coin flip, but for some unknown reason, I'm going to go ahead and say somehow, some way they win. So we're going to go ahead and go with 9-6, right? Yep. And then at Commanders, I'm going to go with a win. That's 10-6. And then at Steelers is going to be a loss because I think that they're going to play for pride and hope. 10-7. The Browns will go 10-7, and some games could go more wins, some games could go more losses, but it's going to be either 9, 10, or 11 wins. If I had to gamble, I would say it's in between that range, 9, 10, or 11 wins. I don't really see anything more than 11. If we get 12 or more, it's definitely going to be probably a division win and probably a deep playoff run, and Deshaun Watson's the real deal. Like, watch out, AFC. And then if we get less than 10 wins, if we get less than 9 wins, like 8, 7, 6, I'm sorry, it's a big disappointment. But as long as the Browns can get 9, 10, or 11 wins, that's kind of what we expect. Especially for playing the Bills, the Bucks, the Patriots, the Saints are still tough, and not to mention the AFC North is a top 4 division in the league. So there's that. Give me your thoughts. I got Browns 10-7. Peace.